In this video tutorial, we're going to cover common channels. Common channels allow you to reduce your management time by allowing you to reuse channels over several timelines within a single campaign. We'll talk about the different aspects and how to configure common channels. So first, let's go ahead and switch over to campaigns. And you see that right now I just have my regular channels and they're assigned to my different screen divisions. And now if I click on the plus sign here, right here, I have another option which is common channel. If I click on that, I get another channel, but you'll notice that there's a small hand over my channel indicator, and this indicates to me that this is a common channel. This is a shared channel. And you'll notice that if I switch to my second timeline, I can see the common channel, and if I switch to my third timeline, I can also see the common channel. Now to use the common channel, I assign it just like any other local channel. So I'll switch back over to my first timeline. And you see that right now I have the blue channel, channel 0, assigned right here. So I'll just take the common channel and override it by dragging and dropping. Now if I switch back to my second timeline, you'll notice that on this particular timeline I don't have the common channel assigned, and that's fine. I don't have to if I don't want to. And I'll go ahead and switch back to my third timeline, and I can decide to go ahead and take advantage of the common channel right here. So I'll go ahead and select my screen divisions, and I'll go ahead and assign the common channel. So you don't have to use the common channel in all your timelines throughout the campaign. You can just pick and choose whatever timelines you would like. Now the real power of the common channel is again the ability to change a resource only one time on that channel, but have it propagate to all the timelines that use this particular channel. So let's go ahead and switch into my resources and put in go ahead and put an image on my common channel, and just another image just after that. And you'll notice that if I switch to my other timelines, they will have the same exact resources. So if tomorrow I wanted to go and make a change, that change will propagate to all the timelines that use that common channel, as you can see right here. And one thing that may not be very obvious with common channels is that common channels have their own length that is set independent of the timeline they reside on. So let me go ahead and explain that. Right now we have three timelines. We have timeline 1, which has a total length of 2 minutes. We have timeline 2, which has a total length of 3 minutes. And then we have timeline 3, which has a total length of 4 minutes. And now the question is, what is going to be the total length of our common channel, which is independent of any one particular timeline? So let me go ahead and demonstrate how this works. Go ahead and make a little bit more room here. And I'll go ahead and zoom out a little bit on my first timeline. Now you'll notice that if I take this RSS news component, for example, and try and drag and drop it, I'm always limited by the total length of the timeline, in this case 2 minutes. So I'm limited by the boundaries of the timeline. I cannot go beyond that because this channel belongs to this timeline. However, with common channels, I'm not limited to the boundaries of the timeline because this common channel is independent of any single one timeline. So I can go and click on this resource and actually drag it beyond the boundaries of this timeline because this channel is common. It's not bound to this specific timeline. So if I go and make this change, for example, this change will propagate through all the timelines that use this common channel. So if I go, for example, and look at my third timeline, you can see that the same change that I've made on my first timeline propagates to my third timeline as well. Now, where common channels really shine is in scenarios where you have multiple timelines that are going to be almost identical. They're going to be running the same content, the same channels, and you only want one or two channels to be different. So you can use a common channel throughout your timeline, so everything is going to be almost identical, and only in the places where you're going to have different content, you use local channel to run that different content that does not appear in the rest of the timelines. Now this wraps up this tutorial. Be sure to also check out the local channel video tutorial that talks about some of the properties that you can set for both common and local channels. Thank you.